Hello and welcome to WePC. My name is Jay and today we're going to be reviewing the Acer Predator XB323U. Now this monitor comes equipped with all the specifications you would expect from a high-end gaming monitor of this price point. This does include a 1440p resolution, 170Hz refresh rate and a rapid 0.5 ms MPRT. So with plenty to get through, let's waste no further time and jump straight into it. Now as always, we'll start with the design. Now the XB23 comes to the table equipped with Acer's textbook Predator design. This familiar stand has been seen numerous times before, boasting a fully metallic construction that feels both robust and extremely sturdy. The face of the monitor is equipped with a near borderless design, something I was very excited about in our unboxing. The base of the stand uses a very wide Y-shaped design that is definitely on the larger side, so just keep that in mind if you are considering this monitor and you have little desk space. Moving to the rear of the monitor is where we will find most of the Predator's design features. The back of the stand offers more Predator branding alongside an aggressive scale-like armor, which is reminiscent of the Xenomorph armor from Aliens. Halfway down the stand, you'll find a cool-looking cylinder that houses the mechanism for the monitor's swivel functionality. It is finished in a shiny metallic style, but it is plastic by design. There is a small cutout for cable management near the base of the stand, which does offer some functionality too. Horizontal lines make up the majority of the rear of the panel, with Acer's logo found in the top right corner. Acer's Predator range is extremely reliable when it comes to the build quality of their panels, and the XB323 is no exception. Starting with the panel itself, it feels absolutely rock solid. And despite a decent amount of plastic being used in this monitor's design, it doesn't feel cheap or flimsy in the slightest. The plastic used at the rear offers excellent support for the panel's interior components, with little to no flex experience during our build quality testing. The stand, as we mentioned earlier, is constructed primarily from metal. Whilst this does add a bit of weight to the monitor's makeup, it also offers an incredibly steady frame for the panel to sit on. At the top of the stand, users will find a handy carry handle that enables you to transport this monitor with relative ease. Like most modern panels, the XB323 comes equipped with an anti-glare coating that is finished with a matte 3H hardness. This is not only great for mitigating both natural and man-made light sources, but it also adds another layer of protection to the more delicate interior components. As you'd expect, the bezels on this monitor are very good. The total measurements of the bezels come in at 8mm on the top, 9mm on the sides and 25mm on the bottom. Like I said earlier, the stand on this monitor is extremely good, providing both great stability and excellent aesthetics. However, that being said, the versatility of the stand might be what impresses me most. Now, normally monitors of this size don't have great stand versatility, and this is mainly because they weigh quite a bit, and this is no exception. But fortunately, that isn't the case with this monitor. It offers all the adjustments you could ever want, including height, tilt, swivel, and pivot, with the latter being great for inserting input cables. And speaking of cables, the display inputs and the USB hub can be found at the rear of this monitor. However, there are also two additional USB slots on the left-hand side of the panel. This monitor provides all the inputs you could require, with multiple display inputs for those looking to use this monitor with several devices. Touching on the OSD, you'll be happy to hear that this monitor comes equipped with a joystick. Buttons have also been added for exiting the menu and offering some shortcuts to quick color presets, HDR and volume. Inside the menu, users will find all the usual suspects, including brightness, contrast, game modes, on-screen crosshairs, color presets, overdrive settings, and a whole host of other options that allow you to tailor this monitor to your specific needs. Now, before we get into what it's like to game on this thing, please note that Charlie, our monitor specialist and office cocktail making novice, has done a whole bunch of color accuracy, picture quality, and color gamut testing on this monitor. And the results of those can be found on our full review article that is in the description down below, so definitely go and check that out if that's what you're into. Now, before we started, we enabled the maximum refresh rate of 170Hz in the display settings. We also turned on G-Sync, which enabled overdrive and ultra low latency. I started off by playing CSGO, which is obviously a fast-paced first-person shooter that would push the XB323U to its limits from a response standpoint. I joined a deathmatch server and was immediately impressed by the fluid feel that the monitor provided. And despite the monitor's large size and intense resolution, I was still able to maintain a steady 170 FPS. And in the particular settings that we used, I hardly experienced any ghosting or trailing. There were maybe some minor haloing when bright objects were subject to dark backgrounds. However, for the hobbyist, this was barely noticeable and in no way off-putting. Removing the variable refresh rate feature and cranking the overdrive up to extreme did lead to some trailing and overshoot. I also couldn't resist and loaded up Cyberpunk. I wanted to test out the immersive qualities of the monitor alongside that HDR600 certification. The mid-range high dynamic range offered a significant boost in performance when compared to the entry-level Acer Display HDR 400 standard. Playing Cyberpunk felt fantastic, with both dark and light areas benefiting from that HDR600 standard. Overall, from a gaming standpoint, it's very hard to knock this monitor too much. It performed extremely well, to say the least. So there you have it, our comprehensive review of the Acer Predator XB323U. This is one of the market's best 32-inch 1440p gaming monitors, and the only thing left to answer is, do we feel it's good value for money? Now, this comes down to a number of different factors, but for me personally, I would say absolutely. The XB323U is a superb monitor when it comes to gaming scenarios. It comes equipped with all the features you could ever ask for a monitor geared towards both immersion and competitive gameplay. Despite some individuals frowning upon the combination of a 32-inch screen and a 1440p resolution, it really did offer a great overall experience. The resolution doesn't apply too much pressure on the GPU, which still allows you to reach those higher refresh rates in a number of different gaming titles. So there you have it, guys, our review on this incredible gaming monitor. As always, links to the product will be in the description down below, as well as a link to our full review article with all of our testing on there too. If you enjoyed the video, I would love if you could leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and hit the notification bell whilst you're down there so you don't miss an upload. If you click over there, that will take you to another one of our videos that we know you will enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.